Namaste, Jai Bharat. Today, Israel seemed to be happy because they have done something to avenge 7th October. They are bombing in Iran. October 7th, it's Hamas who went in and did all those things. The stories are available to everyone. But the Hamas was made to do so by both Lebanon and Israel. Today, the Israel bombed Tehran so badly, they made a series of precision bombs. They have bombarded and destroyed not the oil rig, because once the oil rig is attacked, the fire will continue for months. You just can't extinguish it that easily. But instead, they have bombarded the oil depots. The depots in which they had gathered huge oil collection stock meant for the army. That's what Israel says, meant for the army. IRG, that Islamic Revolutionary Guards. And this bombardment, it makes huge explosion. And what happened is, unlike Rome, which did not have an appropriate sewage system and appropriate water management, they have used the water from River Tiber and dumped the sewages into the same river and continued using that Tiber. And so these people are falling sick and dying early. So unlike that ancient Roman city, Tehran seemed to be having a good drainage system. And these explosions, the oil spilled. The stock oil which were in the godowns spilled out and started flowing through the drainage. Now, fire and oil spilling, the explosion continues. And it takes some time for both crude oil or diesel, even not refined, it must be crude, to burn out. Takes time. But then the fire is difficult to get it extinguished. And the drainages, they are turned into fire. The burning fuel is flowing through the drainages in Tehran. Can you imagine the situation? And this is not at one place. More than one, perhaps several oil depots. Several such oil depots were attacked, and several such drains became fire moving drains. That's a very serious situation. If there are no habitat near that fire drains, that's in a way good. Otherwise, if the burning oil goes through the drains too, where people live, I don't know how many people really do live there under these war situations. They have their government offices, other installations. If it goes there, then it shall be very serious. Then fire will spread. Now only the oil burns, and it runs through the drains, burning whatever is in the drain or on the way. But if it spreads outside to spreadable area, then you can imagine the situation in Iran. So overall, things are not good in Iran. It goes like this. And Israel heaves a sigh that they could do some kind of revenge. if the Hamas had done that, there is Iran and Lebanon to a great extent who made Hamas to do such things. Hamas don't create a living. They don't make a living. None of these terrorists do make a living. Whereas you and I struggle to make a living in an honest way, because many of us consider that rightful earning is the right thing. Earning through not so legitimate sources pinches us because there is something called as conscience with us, and we had been taught right from childhood by parents to be conscientious. So it picks us. We shall not be able to do wrong things knowingly. Inadvertently, mistakes might happen, and sooner we realize we will repent. Not just regret, but do repent. I should not have done it. I was wrong. Such things. So, Iran is burning, and it continues. In the meantime, the Iranian president, who told the AGCC nations, Arabian Gulf nations, that our intention is not to attack you people. Our intention is only to attack American bases. We are not attacking. We are attacking American bases. You have given bases to America, right? To that extent, Iran is justified, provided they had been successful in making precision attack on American bases alone. Then the common civilians need not have bothered. But that's not the case. They don't have that precision. And America, what they say is also correct. America says that we haven't used our bases in the Middle East till now to attack Iran, though it's near us. Though the bases are in convenient locations, we can easily target Iran. But so far we have not used. Maybe today I think they started that. So America is also correct. Why do you attack our bases in which are located in Arabian Gulf when we are not using those bases against you? So America sounds very reasonable, and what Iran says also sounds very reasonable. If any one of them violate, then you can say this action is not justified. So this thing is going on in Arabian Gulf, and Iran is burning, and how long Iran can withstand the Israeli wrath, that word I used consciously, wrath of God, is a terrible thing in Bible. God's wrath, most of you Christians, you understand, God's wrath and Israel's wrath, they are legitimate to express and expose and execute their wrath. Not just because I'm a Hindu, I support Jews. Of course I'm a Hindu, I do support Jews. That's personal to me. But this is not based on that. This is my objective judgment and statement. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.